Hello, everybody. Welcome to Karmic Palms. Let's do an in depth analysis of this person's palm. Before we do, please subscribe. And we've started a course on palmistry. If this is something that interests you, please do get in touch with us on WhatsApp. And please share my videos to all your friends and family and everybody else. Now, the topic here is when you have a weak fate line from the time you were born, from your previous karmic things, and your current life, when they show not very strong fate line. Now, let me explain that what happens in this person's life. Okay. Now, look at this person's lifeline here. Okay. This, and if you see here in this person's what he's born with, there are a couple of lines which are cutting across. One is here and one is here. Okay. Now, this indicates some sort of incident in this person's life in the late 40s and mid 60s. There will be some sort of incident. This person needs to be careful. This would be roughly around at 47 to 48, and this will be roughly around at 62 to 63. They have to be very careful of some sort of incident which might happen. Now, this can come through a fall, accident, things like that. They need to be very careful. Now, this is potential. It's not activated yet. Okay, this is potential, which means there are chances of this happening if you start doing negative things, thinking negative, actions are negative, hurting other people, trying to pull a fast one, things, anything which has to do with business, job, bad thoughts, bad actions. What happens is when you have these thoughts, you're activating your potential, okay, which is not in your current life. So then you'll say, how come my current life is good, but these things are happening to me? That's because you're activating it through your actions and thoughts. Okay, so this is very important. So potential compared to current beats this power. Okay, your life has been blessed. You have to maintain it that way. It means you're doing something right. Don't go back to doing negative things because you're going to be activating all these signs, which is not a good sign in your life. Now, if you see this person has a mind line, this person has a heart line, but it's all broken. You see this? And then it goes up here to this point. Now, if you compare it with this one, okay, there is a mind line here. You see this part here? And there is a simian line, almost like a simian line. You see this? But if you see the simian line, what do you see? Let me not draw it for you. Let me show it to you. Do you see these islands from the beginning all the way to the end? Do you see the mind line? What this means is this person's, guys, keep in mind the mind line, or you call it the simian line. What happens is it comes in two areas. One which is at the bottom, which is here connected to your mind line. And if you see here, there is a very short heart line here. Do you see it? This is called the heart line. Now what this means is very less emotions towards family, towards partner, towards outsiders. Okay, more towards money. Here there is a heart line and there is a mind line, which shows there will be some sort of compassion towards others and also a mind line. But here it's focusing more towards mind line, less towards emotions, which means most likely there will be hardly any emotions in this person's life. It will be more focused towards wealth. But what happens is, if you see this person's mind line, I just showed you, I told you this earlier. Do you see these islands all over? So basically, this person, from the time they're born, when they become 4 5 years old, till the day they take the last breath on this planet, it's going to be mind related problems. Most likely depression, most likely panic attacks, anxiety, fear of losing things, fear of not making it, fear of when you're in your early days, in your prime, like in your 20s and 30s, you'll be fearing that you're not going to make it. Okay? In your 40s, you will still have that fear of other things. In 50s, the fear of something else. In 60s, the fear of something else. In 70s, the fear of death. There's always thought and fear and panic about something or the other in this person's life. Now, is this current? No. Is this potential? Yes. But can you activate these potentials into your current life? Very, very possible. Most likely it will happen. Okay, most likely it will happen. Why? Because I'll tell you why. You look at this person's fate line here. There are a few good runs, but from this point onwards, it's all broken. If you zoom in, there's nothing there which is stable. So when you see a line like this, what we have a saying here, you will never find a ground which you can call your own. You'll always be jumping things. You'll always be shifting places. You'll always be, and if you see here, even this part here is completely disturbed. It's more like XXXX, multiple X's. Do you see this? It's like that. What this means is there will be a good run for about 7 to 8 years in this person's life in the prime. After that, once they touch about 30 to 33, they will jump a lot of jobs. They will jump a lot of things because you will not be able to fit anywhere. You will not be able to call anything, secure. You will not be able to say secure in your life. Why? Because you will keep jumping. There's not one place that you can call, I'm okay, I'm doing well, I will be able to, think, because your mind will not allow it. You will keep jumping jobs, you will keep jumping professions because this is what this line shows, which means it's unstable. Same thing goes here. You look at this, the fate line starts from here. There are lines trying to go there, but if you see here, multiple X marks. You see, it goes here, again cuts, and again it tries to go here, and then after that, there is no fate line. Which means both the palm shows signs of struggle. When I say no fate line, when I say struggle, guys, I mean hard work. Okay, don't take things lightly, because when you have broken fate lines like this, indicates that you're up. The journey is going to be way, way, way up. Okay, it's going to be like climbing a mountain. This is point A, point B. When somebody has a very good fate line like this, indicates the journey is like this, like a walk in the park. Whatever you do, there will be constant growth. While here, in this case, when there's no fate line, okay, what this means is it'll be like little bit up, down, little bit up, down. It'll be like that. So both the palm is showing that there is signs of hard work. And what happens is, one more thing, is when you have fingers like this, if you, I didn't put the whole hand here, the whole palm. What it shows here, this is going towards here, this is going towards here. Okay? This is standing here and is slightly tilting this side, and this one is tilting this side. So basically, they're feeding off each other here. This is not a good sign in palmistry. Now, there might be different meanings. For example, the Mercury wants recognition because the Sun is the sign of recognition. Jupiter thing will move into Saturn, which is of wealth. This means something else. I don't want to get into that. What I'm trying to say here is, when fingers are straight, guys, what this does is, it receives signals very properly. It receives signals clearly. You know exactly what you want. For example, Saturn is a sign of wealth. Sun is a sign of recognition. Jupiter is a sign of business, communications, things like that. When they're feeding off each other like this, what they're doing is they're eating this signal here. This one is eating this signal here. This one is eating this signal here. The energies, I mean. I don't mean signal as in television signals or SIM card signals. What I mean is the energy. So the energy, the clear energy which is coming through your hand, through your fingers, is all eaten by other ones. So what happens is you don't get the proper effects of what you're supposed to be getting. Same thing applies here. This is here, this is going this side, this is slightly tilting here. So both the palms are showing that the potential, the energy, the powers or the blessings which you're supposed to get on your fingers, you won't get it properly because they're all eating off each other here. So this is never a good sign. Okay. Now, to put it mildly, you can say that yes, this is going to take from here, this is going to take from here. But just imagine if a signal is distorted on your television too, you don't get proper thing. You'll get distorted signals, you'll get distorted visuals on your screen. Or even in the phone, when you go into the basement, can you hear properly? You can't. You just keep saying hello, hello all day and nothing happens. So this is what this indicates. Okay. So what I'm trying to show you here is the fate line shows struggle in both the areas, your current and your potential, which is not a good sign, which means it shows struggle. And here the mind line and the lifeline is showing signs of mind related issues and incident related issues. Now you can get out of this negative signs by being positive, by thinking positive, by doing positive things in life. Okay? Otherwise, there will be the journey, like I said, will be like climbing a mountain. I hope this helps, guys. Please subscribe, and if you want to get your palm analyzed, do WhatsApp us. It's in the description box. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye bye.